Good morning. This is Jenny Shaw coming to you from Plymouth, Minnesota in my stamp studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy card using the new Sweet Ice Cream stamp set. So starting off, I'm going to be using cinnamon cider for the ice cream cone base. And a little trick to get the most out of your ink pad is ink your stamp up really well, stamp it off on a scratch piece of cardstock, and then stamp it onto your card. And second step is using this little waffle line for your cones, and you're going to do this full strength. You're not going to stamp this one off. This is going to be full strength so you can get two looks with the same ink pad, one lighter, one darker. And then next I'm going to use Old Olive ink to create my ice cream cone. And I'm going to do the same thing, ink this up, stamp it off, and then stamp that onto your card scrap. And this stamp set comes with two different options for decorating your ice cream cone. This is like sprinkles. There's also one that's more rounded little speckles that could be chocolate chips maybe. You do that. So I'm just going to add the sprinkles on top of the ice cream. And while I had these out, I've also stamped my envelope, the envelope front, and the inside of my card. So I have those also done with the same technique. Now, the way this is lined up on the punches, it's easy to punch out your shapes without wasting a lot of cardstock, as long as you stamp them in the right space on here. So now I got my ice cream there and the cone on the bottom. Just line that up. And then that gives me more space on my leftover cardstock to create more ice cream cones. Alright. Oh, we gotta have a saying for the inside of the card. And for this, I'm going to use Blackberry Bliss, which is also going to be the color of my card base. And this I want to line up more towards the right hand side of my small piece. This is 1 by 4 inches, and I have a layer of Blackberry Bliss cardstock to go underneath that word. So I'm just going to use some of our new Stampin' Seal, just really good and sticky. That's our base of the words. So like I said, our card base is Blackberry Bliss standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of Old Olive that's 5 3/8 by 4 7/8, and a piece of Designer Series paper from this Sweet Ice Cream stamp set, and this is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I will add the measurements and stuff below in the comments for you. Get this started. And I always add the adhesive onto the smaller size paper piece, so that way you don't get any excess overhang on the rest of your card. Oops. Line this up. I'm not standing straight over this. It's a little bit harder to get it lined up perfectly. That should be pretty good. Adhere that down. Now add adhesive to the back of the olive all the way around. Oops. Come on. And just for a little bit of interest on the card, I'm not going to put it straight on so it's perpendicular, even up all the way around. I'm just going to tilt it to the side just a little bit. That gives it a little bit of visual interest to it. And adding adhesive to the back of the happy birthday. And this is going to go across kind of to the bottom third of the card, not exactly in the middle. And then I will add the ice cream cone with some mini dimensionals to pop this up, make it stand out a little bit more. And I'll do the base first. Off to the left hand side here of this happy birthday. And then I can add the ice cream. And since this is such a dark cardstock, it's always nice to have a lighter inside layer that you can write your greeting for the recipient of the card. I'm just adding that inside there. And there you go. So you have a quickly, easily decorated card and a matching envelope to go to someone special for their birthday. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and add any comments you like to the bottom, whether or not this is one of your favorites of this set or not. And let me know if there's anything I can get for you. You can always order from my store at jenny.stampinup.net. Thanks for visiting today.